Tell you what, not the world's greatest conditions for fans, but if you're worried about making horsepower and turning some really quick laps, I don't know if you could have a better day. We've got overcast conditions, temperatures barely nudging 50 degrees, and as long as you get some heat in those tires, you're going to be flying around this place.
Certainly October, and as we look across the landscape here, we can see the colors start to change on the trees just a bit.
Once again, 29 cars on the entry list here this weekend, seeing the return of Buddy Rice, the return of Townsend Bell, Wade Cunningham, Pippa Mann looking to make her first start with Ray Hall, Letterman Lanigan here this weekend, Dylan Battistini. Well, Mark, there is a cleanup underway in the number 4 Panther National Guard pit. J.R. Hildebrand is out of the car. Apparently there was an onboard fire there, and the car was extinguished, but an awful lot of cleanup going on right now. Jake Query, what's the story?
Yeah, that's exactly it. They had a fuel spill when J.R. Hildebrand came in, and that then ignited. Of course, as soon as anybody sees any sort of a problem, they're grabbing barrels as soon as they can and throwing them on there. Fortunately, everything got extinguished. J.R. Hildebrand out of the car just fine, and nobody was hurt, but it is obviously a dry-up and cleanup right now here in that number 4 pit.
A couple of cars going side by side. We even had the cars going 3 wide down the main straightaway, setting up for turn number 1.
For the first time, a little bit of traffic out there, and some guys trying to see what they can do with the cars as far as drafting goes here on a cool Saturday afternoon here in Sparta, Kentucky.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not going to be any rest for the weary. I mean, it's difficult and as challenging as natural terrain, road and street courses can be. I can't imagine what it's going to be like from a concentration standpoint for 30 cars to be out on this mile-and-a-half oval tomorrow afternoon.
The quick lap, which by the way now belongs to one Vitor Mira, the first driver of the weekend to surpass the 219-mile-an-hour mark. So only 0.6 of a second mark separates it. By and large, on these mile-and-a-halves, 1/10 of a second equals a mile an hour. And so you've got that 6-mile-an-hour separation between Vitor at 219 plus and Simone Di Silvestro right now at just over 213 miles.
All right, Oval fans on the blogs, I'm telling you right now, if this is what you want, and you still got an opportunity to get here, then get here, because you're not going to see it much better than what you're going to see it on Sunday.
Yep.
If you are a fan of the IZOD IndyCar Series on an oval track, and you're within a couple of hours drive here, you need to get here. That's Indianapolis, that's Louisville, even Chicago, Cleveland, wherever the case may be, because what we're watching right now in this practice session is just a small glimpse, because it's not even half the field. And right now they're 3 wide in the start-finish line.
Here comes Dixon. He's going to make it 3 wide through one, or at least thought about it there momentarily. Then Markey broke it off pretty quick as he looked to go to the outside of Elio Castroneves, who's in that middle line. We've got less than 7 minutes remaining, and Mark, close call there. Huh?
Car ran right up into the attenuator, if you will, on the 12 machine of Will Power. That was the 44 machine of Buddy Rice.
Scott Dixon stays P1 as the session comes to an end at 220.486. The Kiwi, the only driver of the weekend right now to top 220 miles an hour.
Accelerate your IndyCar experience with IndyCar Mobile and get closer to the action than ever before. Download IndyCar Mobile today, only from Verizon.